Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. So he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
3rd down, it's Penix. That's caught for the 1st. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Looking inside the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start. These guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now we just got to do it consistently.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. He finds Evans, left side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard. To stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to try and throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right side. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Hey, you like get these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Set. 60. Check smash. Street. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 18 Rebel. Come on. Ready?
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Vegas. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Eagles. 70 Dragon 60.
They are throwing it again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30 and nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Penix off the play action. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go.
Tossing it to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position as quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And first carry from the speedy Dylan Sampson. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back-to-back carries here. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Rolling from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32. Now give left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go, 2nd down. I'll throw it. Down the field. Evans has it. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Take over.
There's a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Setting him on the dive. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14, Ravens 10. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On first down, here's Penix. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Baltimore.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One final shot before the half. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60, go.
Here's the handoff. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Nice. Hey, check that. 3. Watch the motion. Right there. Check go.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. He stuck with him But this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Somebody gotta do it, I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it, I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, third down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
We hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They're driving him closer and closer. Broncos play me behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on. Brock add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after the second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. Toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Here we go.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 21, Ravens 10. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd down, it's Penix. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. It's Penix yet again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Take off.
3rd and long for him here. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 28, Ravens 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Penix. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Penix looking to pass. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Penix on 3rd down. And the defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hold the ready.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Penix now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Jimmy Horn Jr., the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hand off to the back. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Design bootleg here. That finds Davis complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now a give running right. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders approaching win number 7 on the year. short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So first down from the 41. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Give now to the running back. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Bronco, check out.
Throwing off the play fake. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Patrick Reed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.